Hey, yep, 1 second. Let's do that, and then hello. Hello, hello. Bet you didn't expect to see me so quickly after yesterday's stream, huh? Well, guess what? Neither did I. I'm just joking. I knew I was gonna stream today, obviously. Okay. I hope you all are doing great today, and having a great Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday, so a lot of things are gonna start tomorrow. So at the very least, today should be nice and easy and relaxing. If you've got stuff due for tomorrow, I hope you locked in this weekend. Whatever it may be. If you've got work stuff, I mean, I guess you should have been relaxing or whatever. But if you've got school stuff, I hope you locked in, and got all this stuff done. I can only say, hang in there. It gets easier once you're done. All right. So, whew, today is does not feel like Sunday, actually. I think it's because I did lots of actual work yesterday. Usually I don't do work. I mean, there is the past streams and stuff. I usually don't do work on the weekends because before I couldn't stream work, so I had to do. I kept the weekdays, so I could do streams on the weekends, and then obviously I couldn't do the work, so I would do my own stuff. But basically yesterday, because I did a lot of work, I think I did a lot of work. It felt like Monday, just because I didn't do what I usually do on weekends. So today I'm going to finish off. Well, I mean, I can actually take it a lot easier today since I've basically done most of the work for Friday and Monday yesterday. I locked in, huh? I actually locked in. No way. All right. Oh, okay. I don't care about shipper. Just. Oh, there's the one, and then there's a switch fix. I should put both of them, but I can't. Right. Where is it though? Let's just have it be middle of the world, right there. The middle of the world. You are the middle of my world. I'm gonna call this switch. Alright, whatever, I'll leave it a switch. Okay, what do I want to do today? Today I want to start off with writing a little, I don't know, a little something. Let's make like a little folder. It's gonna hold a bunch of random miscellaneous stuff. What would I call it? Random components. You call something that is a container for random stuff? Randoms? Random stuff. That's a great name. I'll call it that. Random stuff. Make it purple. And So I've got this Starbucks Frappuccino Light, and it's creamy vanilla. Not that bad, if I had to say so myself. All right, so this will be. I'll make like a thing, lag spike component that I can use to artificially cause a lag spike. I want to test out this little mask and see how well it could do stuff. Lag spike. Oops. Lag spike component. Say it with me first. The holy grail. The best. Just a daily reminder if you forgot for some reason. I hope you don't forget. I hope you guys don't forget, but just in case you forget, that is where it's at. Oops, I need the name. So put this here. Say like spec component is class it inherits from the main component. Oopsie, main component class, and yeah. Where's my red squiggles? It should not compile. Yeah, so there we go, and then there we go, and oopsie, forgot about that too. Rip. Oh my god, am I like getting done, or I don't even know where to put the thing. All right. So, what have we been doing? Let's see. It's going to have editable of intensity and say an integer at a float of default 1. And what is it going to do? I'm going to write simulate lag spike. For that, what equals, it's not this really, 4 index is 0 to intensity. We want to create a vector 3 where left is that, up is that, and then forward is that. But we're actually going to do 3 math operations on this. So we're going to go sine. Oh, what the heck? Sine index. Oh man, it requires a float. Okay, let's do this then. We will call this iteration. Iteration means, how do I explain it? Index is going to be iteration. Multiplied by 1.0, so I'll make it a float. Iteration. Iteration. To iterate means to repeat, like to do something again. Like how many? Like it. Damn. Well, let's learn what iteration means. but it basically means to repeat things, like the amount of repeats. Iteration meaning. Thank you, Google. Iteration is the process of repeating a set of instructions or steps. Yeah, with each repetition building upon the previous one. So to iterate is to repeat a bunch of stuff, and ideally you're trying to get better results. I mean, obviously, whatever, but usually it's like iterate upon this until you get to this point, and you're kind of using the previous solutions, previous results from past iterations to make the the next iteration better. Blah blah blah. Basically means to repeat. So this is going to repeat how many times I said here. And then I'm just converting this to a float. Ooh. Hold up. Can I actually just do this? Like, will it work? Okay, so it needs to be assigned to something. In that case, I wonder if I could convert this directly to a float by doing multiply by 1.0. Yeah, you can't. Alright, I see. What if I did this as that? And what's this? That should not be there. For iteration. Oh wait, no, wait, hold, wait. What? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, no, wait, we're saying one more here. Okay. What if I did this? Is oops. Let's just do x equals 1.0 multiplied by that, and I chuck this in. That same thing. Okay, so you can't multiply this entire thing by here. So yeah, the way it is, the first is the way to go. You first do the thing, and then you take the number, and then you do the multiplication. And I could also just do this in here, to be honest. I've never tried this either, but I wonder if you can do a range. I don't obviously can see this being impossible. I don't think it's going to be possible, but I wonder if you can do a range between a float to another float. You never know until you try. Yep, okay, so you can only do ranges with integers. Okay, anyway, I'm just trying to see how I would best go about not writing this bit here, or if I can shrink it. Obviously, you could also just do, you could do it directly in here, multiply by thingy, but it's okay. Sheesh. Okay, anyway, let's carry on. We'll do cosine, and we will do tangent. And because these are, mathematical calculations it has to do it a bunch of times, and without taking a break, and you can simulate a lag spike. I think it would do that, but we're about to find out. Let's make it so this happens when you click on it. So I'm going to bring in my trusty cursor mode underscore listener. See, that's why making this cursor mode thing in spending 6 weeks working on this thing, it's like, it was totally worth it, because it's the foundation for a lot of things going forward. I want to make it so that I can look at the thing because I'm going to put this component on something. I don't know. I'll put it on whatever. And then I want to make it so if I click the thing, by looking at it, it will run. And just like this, I don't even need an on simulate. I can actually just have this. Let's replace this with that. Just have this go directly to the click. So I'm gonna do on cursor interaction. So I'm gonna take this one and I'll replace it with this. And then override. Yay. Nice. So you click on it, click on it. Good lord. Anyway, you click on it and it will. English isn't my strong suit, to be honest, but it's whatever. You click on it and it will just run this. It'll do this, do this, do this. So if intensity is 1, it will do sine 0, cos 0, tan 0 for the first iteration. And then it'll go to 1. It'll do sine 1, cos 1, tan 1. And if I put the intensity to like 100, then it will run this 100 times, increasing these numbers from 1 to 100 each time. Boom. Now, let's see if it works. Why do I even need this, honestly? No valid reason. I just want to try it out. That's why I send the random stuff. Or should I go like tool belt, toolkit? It's not really a tool, is it? Let's see this random stuff. More. Okay. Oculus. I don't need this anymore either. Hello. Okay, well, Bro's having fun. All right, we actually loaded in pretty quickly. Okay, let's put our lag spike component on something. Let's put it on you. That is a useless thing today. Lag spike component. L. There we go. Nice. So, let's see. I should have actually turned on the debug TPS. Oh yeah, I should do that. But now it's not going to turn on because I need to start the, okay, I'm gonna make it so I can turn it on and turn it off and it would sort of like respect that. So actually, now I think about it, I could have just written the lag spike component in here. I didn't need to make like an actual file for it. All right, let's custom basic interactions. This is all still work in progress. Where's my debug TPS? Debug jokes. Let's not look at that. My jokes are not funny. I just wrote it just because I was bored. On simulate, it's gonna do this. So this is actually kind of like what is running on simulate. So let's push all of this into a function that will get called. Okay, so we're gonna keep this like this, but then let's see, what do we call it? Show TPS. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna push this like this. Actually, not like that, but I'm gonna do show TPS. That's gonna be a normal function that will do this. So on simulate, it will check if it's enabled, it'll do that. Actually, should spawn. I'm also going to push this down to hide TPS. And on here, it will just hide TPS. Alright, so if enabled, it will spawn, and then it will then do like, I don't know, listener, start listener? Start listener. Right, that sounds good. Start listen. No. Listen for activation. Listen for toggle. Listen for state change. It's better. Man, this would be a lot better if we had live variables. Because if we had live variables, we could just do like when this is that, then do this, and when that is that, do that. And if you turned it on, it would automatically handle changing. But oops, can't do that. Surprise, surprise. One day. So we're gonna loop. And then we're just gonna check. Let's do the loop like every 1 second. If is enabled, then spawn. Else, actually, it's not spawn. Just do that. Now I need to make it so that it how do I put it? So it ends the previous one. Actually, let's create an event. So, or no, what am I doing? Abort TPS display. Stop TPS. Update. And it will be an event. Spell. Good lord, what is up with the autocorrect? Not autocorrect, but like, anyway, event of type event. And put it this. Okay, so high TPS would signal this. So this will stop anyone that is running. And how do we make it stop anyone that is running? We do a race here between this .await and all of this. So it's gonna wait for this to be signaled, but in the meantime, it's gonna keep running this endlessly. And once this is signaled, it would just automatically like finish. This would win the race, and well, the function would end right there. So next thing I want to do is actually just do a little bit of tidying up. So we're gonna put TPS right here. We're gonna put on end simulation right there. Space. Actually, I'm just gonna call this listen for stat change. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. That, and then do this, and then do this. Get rid of all the space. And there we go. I'm gonna push this, and now I should be able to. Is it saving something? Yep, yes it is. Okay. Let's remove all the switch fix things. I'm actually done with that. All right. So. Okay. What's that about? Let's see, it's starting at 0 every second. If I disable this, it should automatically just stop. Oh dear. I mean, it stopped, but it didn't remove it from my screen, which it's been a while since I made this, so sleep. Oh, if it's enabled, then spawn. Okay, so it's doing it every time. It's basically spawning a new one every time. Okay, why did I do that? That was crazy. All we need to do is store the previous state and only spawn. Oh wow, look at that. It already knows what I was about to do. Store the previous state and only spawn a new one if the state changed. So let's just write this to if. Oh well, I mean, I guess. If it's enabled, then show TPS. Else. That, but we're not actually doing that. We're gonna still spawn this. All right. See now this. This is where I like AI. I already knew what I wanted to do, but you see, criticize me all you want, and I find myself being a little bit lazy to write it out. All right. I mean, sure. I don't know. I'm not gonna write it up, man. If I can think it, because basically I thought about it, and then as I started writing it, you know, I saw it on the screen. So if I can think about it and have it show up on the screen, and I just need to press like a enter to have it pop out, then I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, think about. Okay, actually, what am I even? I had a flipping wrist injury. I shouldn't be typing much. So there we go. Anyway, let's go to save something again. Why is it doing that? Like, I don't think I have like anything open somewhere. Because usually it does that if you are, like, if you have like a prefab open or something, it would prompt you to resave. Was it because I added stuff to this entity? Anyway. Let's kind of clean up that open. That is open. Oh, let's make a mini player. So then try this open a little bit. Put this in center. I don't know. We will do. Okay, no, that has to be open. I can close this. All right. Oops. So it's disabled right now, and I go over. You know what? Let's actually. Damn, why did it do that? Let's make it smaller. Oops. Okay, let's put it here. Up there. Nice. And then, I don't know, I'll do Control Windows T. So, I'll turn it on and. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? This is selected, but this is the. Alright. This is why you don't trust AI, folks. Right. Oh my days, it only does the change if it does the thing, but it doesn't start because it starts out this way. So, let's do this dot invert. I should have a function for that, which is like a not operation on the logic. So logic not logic. I should invert. So it starts out. This will always start out the other way around, which means that this function is going to run at least once. So what's happening before I did this was that it starts out the same, and because it's the same, this will never succeed, and it never even does this check, basically. Anyway, I fixed that. So let's see. Save something. Oh, I think I know why. I think it's because I have the device. Oh, that'd be crazy. All right. So I need to open this back. So push. All right. So now we can, if I can find it. There it is. So now, and this obviously would be embarrassing if it doesn't work, but I don't know, man. Lol. I guess I don't know how to code. I'll be back, you guys. All right, and that was my little brother bringing me some frozen mangoes. So, yay. Let's see. So let's say this starts out as false. This could be like one of those situations. Well, you know, let me just do it while we're here, because it really could just be one of those situations where it's like you gotta push changes. All right, let's see. Maybe I am stupid. Okay, the previous state is invert this, and then this will force this to run. Obviously, it won't be the same. Wait. The heck? I just realized something. Okay. Wow. I think about it. You query that, and that just fails. Like it fails the query there, and you're checking it. Like, what was it even doing? That's probably all I really should have done, realistically speaking. So. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so there we have a solution. I'm gonna have to push changes. Push first changes. Oh man, I should just probably delete the flipping stream. That was embarrassing. Let's push first. Push first. Push first code changes directly to the server without updating the content service. You see? Wow. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I guess this is why I shouldn't be lazy. I guess, but you know, it's whatever. I'll take it any day. That's okay. No, that's why you shouldn't be lazy, and me being able to fix it is why you should know your stuff, right? So yeah, if you know your stuff, then I just want to clarify, like the monitor that I have the code on right now, as you can see, is on the big one. It's farther than the one it usually is on. So the one that it's usually on, which is this one, is actually physically closer to me. So I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to say I really usually don't code on that monitor with the screen so far away. Like I can touch the one that it's usually on. I can't touch the one that it's on currently. That's how far it is from me. It's like way back. But you know, thankfully I spotted it, and you know, just to prove that it works, I'm going to turn it off. 1 second, and then because it's, you know, checks every 1 second, goes away. Turn back on 1 second, and boom, there we go. The question marks were the issue. Like this, I'm gonna undo these two. Yeah, because it's gonna query this, and then it's gonna query this, and like how do you put it? When you query it, it no longer becomes a logic variable. It becomes a success or failure state. So I don't think that is comparable. I don't even understand exactly what that state is. I need to read up on it, whatever. But like when it's like this, then you're checking the logic directly. So you're saying, for example, this one starts out as false, and you're saying if this starts out as false, then this is going to invert. So this, wait, what am I doing? This literally is true. So this starts out. Should I just move the code back to the screen in front of me? So this starts out as true, and then this one starts out as the opposite of true because of the invert. So we check, is true is equal, is it not the same as this one? And it's like, okay, it's not the same, then let's run this code. But once you have the question mark, you're no longer doing if this is true or if this is false. You're now doing if, does this succeed? It will only succeed if it's true. And then does this fail? And it will fail if it's false. And it's no longer the same thing. So you're not comparing the same thing, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I blame it on whatever AI put the question mark there, but at least I know my shit, I guess. So okay, That was a lot of yep for what turned out to be non-consequential. Let's test our lag spike components, see if it's gonna cause the game to lag a little bit. So this number here should be 29.94. It should just be around there, really. And it shouldn't change with all the stuff I've got going on. Like normal gameplay shouldn't, cause it to change or whatever. Where is it? All right, so this is it set to an intensity of 1. I'm gonna push it. Oh, is it doing something? Didn't really do something. Let's bump it up to 200. See how it goes. Okay. Wait a minute. I just realized if this mesh is what collision volume, if it doesn't have box for trigger only pawns. Oh my goodness. It's not even clicking because the mesh is the wrong thing. All right. Let's. Damn. Okay, so we're not gonna use this. It's like the clicks are not working, basically. I'm trying to click. I have to like move this. Pop this here. It's not gonna click with that mesh. Oops. Just drop this down here, I guess. We need something. So I guess that was pointless, but we're gonna leave this on though. Gonna remove this though. And let's add it to no. I want to add it to something that's already here that isn't going to do something. Okay, so I'm going to because I know this cube is clickable, right? But the thing is, the cube has like the pin pad on it. So I'm going to remove the pin pad for now. Oh, right. It's literally on there. Okay, so we will do, I don't know what this is though. Required pin. I feel like, no, actually, if I remove this, then the pin pad should not be triggered because this is actually what's calling the pin pad up door entry component, door exit component. So I'll remove that and then I will put my lag spike component on it. Okay. And oops, nope. Let's do this one right here. No. No, let's just. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So that's one. I mean, ideally, I actually wouldn't expect it to actually do anything. Let's pop it up to 100. Okay, so 100. Honestly, it shouldn't really do much, to be honest. Hopefully, because if it did, that'd be terrible. You're trying to tell me you can't do, the trigonometric calculations 100 times. Let's bump it up to 1,000. It shouldn't really do much either, but I have a feeling like I have to actually push changes or something. Let's see if we could just crash the server after that. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Okay, so the lag spike does work. All right. I thought it wasn't working, but it is working. Let's do it again. Oh. Okay. So that's where we start seeing something. Yep. Actually, you can even see the fact because I click And it should turn red, but when I do it, it doesn't even, like, I'm gonna click right now. I clicked, by the way. Yeah. That teleports me back. So what is that? Let's remove a 0 and see. Okay, it's pretty. Actually, that's pretty good. It didn't like lag for too long. It just like that was okay. So that was turned down by an order of 10, and it was like a little stutter. And the TPS, well, the TPS is set to like smooth over a 3-second average, so it won't really show the hitches as they happen, really. But that was pretty quick. It recovered pretty quickly too. Like it dropped to like what, 27, 26. 20, I saw it go down to like 24. Okay, but it recovered pretty well. And this was... Sorry, I need to count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 zeros. So 100,000. Pretty good. And then at 1,000,000, that's when we can see like... I clicked it, by the way. Okay, so at 1,000,000 you see that. I clicked it again. So you could really just hold the game. I clicked it again. All right, let's see how far we can push this. 10 million. Oh days. I clicked it. I'm moving forward, like I'm holding my movement. I'm just frozen right now. But those are still going. Okay. And yeah, so we've got the verse server. Well, I mean, usually this would be a... Oh, okay, so damn. Okay. So unrecoverable verse error. Created input data components. Yeah, now the thing is, because I believe, because no, because I like the source of like the click is ultimately, you know, my click input. That's why it's doing the thing. But now like the cursor is disabled. I don't think it's working. Yeah, but those are still running. Let me see. Maybe if I can click on them personally. If the button is there, there should be like a button to interact with it. Oh, that. Yeah, that's actually still going. Anyway, so this is the limit, 10 million. I actually kind of knew this. Ish. So 10 million, and it won't even like do like a full lag simulation. It'll just crash the server. I just wasted time writing this component. I don't even know why I did that, to be honest, but it was a fun experience. Oh, I just realized it also crashed the debug component. Yeah, fully crashed that too. Let's restart everything by pushing changes, because why not? And let's have some mangoes. And this boy did not. It's mango season. Okay, that's actually good. Ooh, that spot. Okay, what to do now? the lag spike component didn't work as I thought it would. I thought it would induce like, oh, but actually, I should be able to make it induce lag over time. That's what I really want. I want it to like make me lag over time and not just like cause me to freeze up. So we are going to reduce that. I know it's like 100,000. That's kind of like where it gets crazy. So we're going to set this to 100,000. We're going to bake it in. That's 100,000, right? Yep. And then we are also going to make it like go on. Go on over longer time. So call this start lag spike. I'm gonna call this, and that's gonna be a suspense function. Colon void equals. And then we will do is running of time logic equals false. And this should be a variable. And here, when you click on it, I want to check if it's running, if is running. Actually, we're also gonna need a stop lag spike. Lag spike. Oh, this will be an event as well. Event. Good lord, why does it keep doing that? Alright, so if it's running, then we want to stop it. So stop lag spike dot signal else, else start the lag spike, and that should be spawn. So when you click on it, it checks, is it running? If it's running, it will stop it, and if it's not running, then, well, it will start. And for it to actually stop, this has to loop every 1 second, every second. No, actually, let's make it loop like every 0.5 seconds, and it'll do 50,000. Maybe I should make this an editable so I can customize the intent. Okay, definitely should be an editable. 100,000. Okay, so it'll sleep over this, and then it will loop. It'll do this every 0.5 seconds, and of course we will race that against this event. Dot await. Race this against that. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. This is now the new and updated lag spike component. So if it's running, it'll signal this, which will cancel this whole thing. I don't like how my editables are just hanging around. Maybe that should be close by. I can actually put this like here. Actually like that too. Let's have this like this. You know what, now I think about it, let's just put this in a block, because I like things to be kind of like organized. So that's one block, and then we'll do another block here. Chuck all of this under this block. Nice. So now I can collapse that. Space. I don't really have anything I'm doing today, so I'm just doing random stuff. Q&A still on though. And let's push. Oh, maybe I should bring this back. Some good mangoes. Let's see. Let's go with this layout. And we'll go with this one. And then you will go with that one. Huh. I look professional and stuff. But this can be tighter like this. This definitely can go away. All right. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. All right, let's see. So we started. Yep, now it's, yeah, that's actually what I wanted. So it's lagging every so often. The TPS is doing that. You know what? Actually, it's doing like every 0.5 seconds. I kind of want it to just stay there. So we're going to change this up a little bit. So do this on every tick, and we are then going to reduce like the computation like a little bit more. Push. I should have stopped it, but it's fine. Well, let's eat some mangoes in the meantime. This is going to become super chill day. Ooh, these are so juicy. What the heck? YouTube is not receiving enough video. I'm sending the video just fine. I don't know what that's about. Oh, let's refresh that and hope it doesn't have a thing. All right, so I should be able to start the lag by clicking. Oh, okay, that's bad. Thankfully, I can click to stop it when eventually clicks. Did it click? No way, bro. Let's get some. Let's get some logs. Let's do print that and then defer print. Bro, what the heck? Print. Like. And let's actually turn this down to like 100 because that's terrible. I wouldn't expect. Okay, let's do the math. You can if you do like 100,000 once. I actually never did the checks there, so I think it's. But you can't do this 100 times without it lagging. That's crazy. Okay, let's Let's push changes. Every time I push changes is the perfect excuse to take a bite out of my mangoes, because I don't know if you know, but I love mangoes. That's reminder number 2, by the way. Oops. Okay, let's see. Is up? Alright. I should clear this. So, starting lag spike. So it goes down to like 2. That is insane. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. No. No, I never actually toggle the is running variable. Let's do block. Print this, and then set running is true, and then let's do this is a block, and then set is running as false. Okay, this was the problem why I didn't go off, because I never actually changed this thing. Good lord. Alright. Ain't no way I've been in the server all this long and I haven't even... What have I been doing? No, man. Come here. Okay. Alright. I knew something was missing. So, there we go. Starting the lag. And then I turn it off. And we're good again. So I want to be able to just like see thresholds of... Because I don't want to take it down to like 3 TPS. Or I want to see like take it down like a little bit. If I set this to 10. If I set it to 10, then it's going to be doing 300 each loop. Each second it's going to do 300. But let's see. Oh, I should have just set it here. What did I do that for? I'm just fish. I don't like seeing this V. I mean, I don't like seeing it pending a push. Is it gonna go to 3 like no matter what? What the heck? Okay, hold up. What if I have this just at 1? Literally just 1. I mean, obviously it's not gonna do much. Wait, shit, can I manually toggle the intensity while it's running? Like, I don't think that's gonna work because I've already passed in this value in this loop. So in this function, this value is what it started out as when the function started. So changing the value outside isn't gonna do it. Unless of course I stop and start again. What the heck is going on? Okay, so changing the editable isn't doing a thing, and I have an idea as to why that might be. I don't know if the stream can be as long as yesterday's stream, unfortunately, because tomorrow is Monday and I actually have to go somewhere tomorrow. But I'll try to keep it as long as I can. So this is 10. This is 100. For whatever reason, the editable is just not doing it. It's not updating the thing. I don't even want to investigate why that's the case, to be honest. Let's just manually keep on changing it. Oh my god, it's loaded too fast. I haven't taken a bite. Right. Let's do lag switch. I should have called it lag switch component. Okay. Wait, did it like run once? A minute. Wait. Okay, you know what? Actually, like, I don't even care anymore. 1,000. Let's see. I mean, I don't even know. Like, ideally, it shouldn't lag at like 10 iterations per tick. Like, the server should be able to handle that much computation at least, but good lord, I hope you guys cannot hear me eating the mango over the mic, because that would be horrendous. This is not an ASMR channel. Okay. Is the thing just not working? Am I missing something? Like, out of the blue, it's just straight up not lagging anymore. All right, no, let's the easiest way to see is to simply just have something print here. I don't want to do that because if I'm printing stuff in here, it's actually going to print a lot of stuff every tick. Like, this would fill up rapidly. Did the server like get better the longer I stayed? Was it lagging because the server just started? Because like this should be lagging right now, like a lot. That's 1,000. Oh wait, I just realized. It could say 1,000 there, but it says 100 here. No, never mind. It's just not lagging. Okay, no, let's see. Chuck it in here. Yeah, why not? See if you're not gonna lag or not. One day it'll be simple days, just laying back on the couch and yeah, just yeah. Okay, so it's definitely doing something. Okay. So it might be crazy, but it could be the printing that actually. I feel like maybe as the server, because I started this pretty early when I loaded into the server. I feel like when the server was still like fresh, it wasn't like, all, I don't know. Because that's the only explanation I can think of as to why it was lagging badly then at like at 100 intensity, and now it's handling 1,000 just fine. I mean, it doesn't look like it handled 1,000 just fine, but I would dare say it's the printing, because like when you print stuff, that actually that has quite a performant cost, printing stuff. But yeah, let's try it without the prints and see. That would be nice actually, if I can conclusively say that the longer the server, like the server is worse when it starts. That would be good info to know. Then it would mean the server starts bad, it gets good, and like over time, it gets bad again. Okay, that mango has been very difficult there. Mm, kind of went on a mango eating spree there. Trying to eat as much as I can before it loads in. You guys are probably like, what the hell is bro talking about eating mangoes? We don't give two shits. Well, okay. I meant like the random people on my stream, not obviously. Not that there are random people on my stream. There's actually no one watching right now. So Last one. No. Okay. Woo. That's all right. So I don't know. I'm just trying to bump this stuff up to like that. Oh, okay. So it is working. Wow. All right. So it's wow. Okay. So it handled 1,000 pretty good, which is good. It should do that. It 100% should handle 1,000 pretty good. 'Cause, like there are a lot of complicated games you can make, and some of them require that you do like really crazy calculations within within a 30th of a second. Okay, so this is every tick. Let's kind of see where it starts. I'm gonna put this at 1,000. I'm gonna see if this degrades at all. So 1,000, easy peasy. It's not even switching. I mean, obviously it's gonna go up and go down, but it's not going down. Right? It's pretty solid. 10,000. Now I kind of expect it to, cuff a little bit, struggle like a tiny bit. Let's restart this. Okay, so 10,000, and now I can put the server at a 28 TPS. Now 28 TPS, it's not enough to cause the player to teleport up and down, but it's still like very doable. It's obviously like it's still very like you could play with this. Animations are still nice and smooth. Okay. All right, let's see. So that's 10,000, takes you down, drops you down like 1 TPS. I'm gonna do 15,000 this time because it scales exponentially. All right, let's see. Ooh, 15,000 drops you down to like 19 TPS, which again is still kind of playable. There are games that run at 20 TPS. So, let's see how responsive this is. Okay, well, I definitely should have brought something new there. But, okay. And then let's try this one. I don't know, I didn't spawn a new thing, but that's also pretty responsive too. Animations are... Should I use this one? No, let's go. Oh, move over. Come this. I did not see the trap. No. All right. 19 TPS, still playable. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's do 20,000. So 10,000 just dropped the TPS to 28, and 20,000 drops it to like 13 TPS. Ooh. Still no rubber banding yet. Okay, now that kind of did a little teleportation there, so... Oh! Animations are, not bad. 13 TPS. All right, let's stop it for a second. And I'm also not teleporting around too, so I feel like I should mention that. Is it 25,000? So 250, 25, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so. Ooh. Okay, so 10 TPS. No rubber banding yet. But, the animation there is kind of doing a little thing. Oops. Oh, is it already appear? Oh, okay. So that is supposed to like smoothly go over, but it's teleporting, so that's a problem. And then let's see. I also did a little teleporting thing there. These guys just, they're just in for the ride. But then, to be honest, I'm actually playing animations on them independently, as opposed to like how do I put it? I'm not playing the animation on each of them from one source. I'm actually setting the animation on each of them and then telling them independently to play. Never mind. But this is still good. No teleportation. 10 TPS. Ideally, should not be running a game at this. So it's not that great, but I don't know. The next knife just didn't spawn straight up. So, but that is definitely not that good. I actually want to now see like where I'll push it to, and the TPS would get. Like I'll start rubber banding around. 9 TPS. So going from 25,000 to 30,000, chunked it down to 9 TPS. Okay, now the animations are starting to. Well, I guess not. I should not have eaten those mangoes. My stomach does not like that. Oh. No, I mean I should have planned. Okay. And that's just not even animating anymore. Like, for context, when there's no lag, it should smoothly go through, but when the lag is on, it's just teleporting. Okay, but still a playable experience. So let's kind of see where I can take the. Oh, I wonder if I can now like set this live, because it's checking the value every. Oh, you can. All right, so I can keep it running, and then I can dial up the intensity. So because it's gonna check the value every single time it comes around. So 4,000. Okay, so at 10,000 problems there. Oops. Let's kind of see where we can. 26, take it down a little bit. Okay. So right around here, 9,500, I would say. 9,500, you could do this. You could do this 9,500 times, 30 times in a second. So that's almost. That's you could do this. You could check the sine. Cos and tan of 1 to 9,500. You could do this 285 times, 85,000 times, 285,000 times a second. You could do that a second, 285,000 times. You could do this nearly 300,000 times a second before you see the tick rate get bad. I think that's pretty good. I mean, obviously it could be better, but That is pretty good. Most of the times you aren't doing a lot within a second. So I could definitely do like a custom physics setup. Oh my, what did I just do? And it would, yeah, maybe I should work on the physics, custom physics next. Anyway, I actually have to, do I end the stream? I feel like I should end the stream so it's easier. So I'm gonna end the stream and I'll start it again because unfortunately, go do something real quick. Mangoes, of course. Yeah. It's gonna be a be right back, and then I'll end it with be right back.